the game will not be too loud. Every time. Alright, so I hope that's a good level. Alright, so first I'm going to show off how to unlock Abstráctomon in Ware 2, in case you didn't know. So I'm starting a new game. And in the game you can earn the currency euro, spelled with an U, and I cheated a bit and gave me already 300 euros, so I can buy everything in the shop. And thanks to Visumaker, who gave me some feedback for the shop, so I made these arrows a lot bigger than they were before, and I made the buying process a bit easier, so you only have to click twice. So first time you click you will get an explanation, and the second time you click on the buy button, then you're buying it. So first I have to buy the arrow boy. And you can rotate the 3D model here with the arrow keys. I made this in Blender. And now you can buy a game. Can buy Gourmet Gorilla, but it doesn't actually unlock right now if you buy it. So you can waste your money on that. But I want to buy Abstráctomon, of course. €39. And here's the 3D model of that. I have to update the backside texture because it's showing some early screenshots here, and it says 60 monsters, but it's almost 100 right now, so it's not right. Alright, so now we can exit the shop, and here it is. In the future, when you can buy multiple games, I have to add another screen where you can choose which game you will play. Right now you can only play Abstráctomon. Let me lower the volume a bit more. Let's watch the intro cutscene. So I try to emulate the Game Freak logo. And yeah, I don't know if I will swap out the monsters in the intro because these ones are pretty lame. Alright, so here's the title screen, and I have to add a menu here where you can choose to start a new game or load a save file. So for now it will jump directly into the game without any further cutscenes or tutorials. So in the Pokemon games, the professor is talking to you and all that is now not included. So we will be right on the test area here. So the first thing that's new, the humans actually look like humans now, and I made these sprites in Blender as a 3D model and exported them at a very low resolution without anti-aliasing, so you get some pixelated sprites like this. If you push Shift on the keyboard and you have the bike, because I'm testing this, I've already unlocked it, so normally you would have to buy a bicycle, and yeah, you can drive around and Shift again, you walk. I can show off the menu here where you set up the bike to the Shift key. In the future you will have multiple tools to put on the Shift key. For example, some scissors to cut down bushes and stuff like that. And today actually I added these swimming trunks. They don't have a picture yet. And with these you can swim. I will show off that in a minute. But first I want to show off the new map. This is new, so you get a screen of the whole game area, and you can move the cursor and it will say the names of the towns, and the yellow spots are Abstracto centers where you can quick travel to in the future. I'm thinking about a helicopter that travels you there. So I don't want to have these HM slaves. That means you have to teach your Pokemon moves to use them in the overworld. And I think that's I want to do something different, so you can go to the helicopter and fly fly there. Well, swim by yourself. Of course I only have a test map now, so this position on this screen is not that accurate. So if you press space again, you see the map, and if you press again you get a more zoomed in view. I don't really know what this on the right there is. I think I have to edit there something with the view, whatever. So yeah, here's an Abstracto center. Yeah, buildings are working now too, and you can see all kinds of NPCs. And here is a power plant, which looks like just like a power brick and some batteries and cables. Alright, and as you can see, it's turning night, so there's a day and night cycle. And here you can see the time at the top left. And this is my current debug team, so to speak. And the enemies are actually depending on your on the level of your current team, they will be stronger or weaker. So if you are trying to level up some very weak Abstráctomon, then the trainers will have some weaker ones as well. And the music is location based, so if you get closer to an area, it will change to the music of that area. And I made a day and night version of each song as well. Alright, so now I'm going to show off swimming, which I just added today, so it may be a bit buggy, but I tried to test it the best I could. So normally you would have to teach your Abstráctomon the surf ability and then go to water and then you surf, but in this game you can just walk right in and swim for yourself. And when you're on the beach you can just walk out. And again, this animation here is just the same model I used for the other sprites, and I just changed the color so it appears to only wear swimming trunks, and then I animated the arms a bit, and pretty quickly I got a swimming sprite. Seems to work quite well. I will add some tiles where there will be fights. What I always didn't like in the Pokemon games is when you are in a cave or on water, you always get into fights, and that's a bit annoying. So I want to make some spots in the water where you can see that there's a fight, so a wild Abstráctomon, maybe some air bubbles or some kind of indicator. And I already have some sprites for NPCs swimming as well. I just have to implement them. Alright, then let's do a fight, and after the fight I can show off the Abstracto Center right here. I will try to catch a wild Abstráctomon. So you can see it's night time in the battle as well. And I could cheat and use this secret ball here, which guarantees the catch, which will, of course, not be in the final version, just for debugging. And again, if you push Shift, you can toggle the information about the attacks. Oh, okay, I'm a bit too strong for this one. Then let's try to use a weaker one. Come on. Sun is coming up. Okay, only thing I can do is waggle. So maybe I lose to this fight now, that would be bad. Okay, let's try to catch it. Right. So now you can give it a nickname. And the nickname can be pretty long. So you can see how many characters you can use here. And normally we would now see the new entry in your Abstracto decks, but I unlocked them all, so it doesn't appear now. So let's see. There it is. So here you can read a few words about it and see how tall it is. And you can see if it has any evolutions. So if you did not see the evolution yet, it will be just a black silhouette. Oh, and you can see where you can catch this monster. So normally you would be in a forest or in a cave, but this is a test area, so it's random which ones you get. Alright, now I'm trying to show off you the Abstracto Center a bit. And here you can see the nurse, which can heal your team. Oh. She's going, well, she's doing a little dance right now, okay. The second machine in here is my version of the PC. The Abstráctomon storage system. So in here you can see all the monsters you caught, where you already had 6 monsters in your team, so they get uploaded to the AS and stored in here. And you can see your current team as well. So if you want to view his attacks and stuff, you can do it in here. And then you can download it. So in my imagination, how this works is the Abstráctomon gets their DNA gets turned into data uploaded to the net, and then when you download them, the data is turning back to DNA and 3D printed to a living monster. Again, I don't know. Do they ever explain how Pokeballs work? Well, that's my theory at least. So my team is full, so I have to put one of them in the box. So let's take Lurch, and it's got the wrong. Did I not select this one? Maybe I didn't select and selected the wrong one. Whatever, then let's take this again. And this one. Okay, then we put him in the first spot. So we can try to level him up. Alright, so now the nurses stopped her dance and I'm walking against the wall. Whatever. Alright, so it's early morning now, and now I'm trying to level up our new monster. And this guy here on the bicycle is supposed to see you and then approach you, but for some reason sometimes he doesn't do it. So I have to speak to him myself. Which doesn't work. Oh, now it works, okay. Alright, so the Lichu is now level 18 because it takes the average of your current team's level. So Quadro is 50 and everyone else is about 20, so the average is 18. Okay, it says I've got no uses on this moves for some reason. That's not supposed to happen, so I'm gonna make a note. That sucks, I can't use these attacks, but they are defensive anyways. Okay, this one doesn't have any other attacks either. Alright. I'm trying to heal again, so to see if my attack points could come back. No, they don't, okay. So now we defeated him. He should say something different if you can talk to him. Okay, I have to fix that as well. Well, okay. So here you can see some other trainers. This is your rival. So let's try her. She doesn't see me either. So something's wrong in here. Can't talk to her. Okay. Oh, come on. Finally. Okay, you can even drive into the water with your bike and then you will automatically swim. It's a bit weird that they don't see you. Maybe because I'm streaming or something, because it worked before. I don't know. So yes, is there anything else I can show you? So here's a power plant, but there's nothing really in it. Just this gym leader here. Okay, he can see me for some reason. All right. Okay, this move has a wrong type. Yeah, that's pretty much everything you can do on this test area right now. I mean, you can read the sign or not. I'm not sure why, but somehow this talking and getting caught does not work. And I have to prevent NPCs to walk into the water. Right, so I think that's all. Yeah, of course there's the zoom mode, so the game gets really big, pixelated. Can change the language and play in turbo mode, so the fights are quicker. Right, so if you have any questions or something, you can contact me on Twitter or leave a comment or something. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm going to do something else now. Bye.